And hello, welcome back. You're back here again with Billy the All-Star. I appreciate you coming back. If you're a return viewer, if you're new, welcome. And I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to spend a little time with me and talking about cigars and what to drink with them. What do I have today? Okay, we're going to do the Asylum 13, which is the Medulla. This is the Maduro, which is a 5x50. Now, if you know anything about Asylum 13, you know anything about the Medulla, it comes in a box of 50 Medullas and Abangadas. 25 of Medullas, 25 of Abangadas. Okay? The wrapper is Corojo Honduras. It is from Honduras. It has a filler from Honduras. And the binder is also Corojo in Honduras. Now, the interesting thing with this is that Christian Roja and Tom Mazaka, who were the masterminds behind this, they have two factories. One factory is in Estilla, Nicaragua, the NACSA factory, and the other's in Danela, Honduras. In between those two factories, that's where Asylum 13 does all their cigars. It generally has an average of 91 rating. I know some people don't like it and they call it trash, but that's okay. To each its own. Generally, this comes in a box of 50. 25 Medulla, 25 Abangada. One's a box press. One's hand rolled like this one. And let's see, they're a little pricey. They generally, you can get a box, let's see, a box of 50 of the 6 by 52 total, about $350 on sale. So yeah, they're not cheap. With Asylum 13, they put out a good quality cigar. Generally, their cigars usually rate about 91 or so when they're rated. It's well made and a well constructed cigar, and it's consistent. It's consistently nice, consistently good. And with that, it's a medium, bordering on the full as far as the strength. And let's take off the wrapper. Now, I like this one because it's draped. Just pull that off like that. Now, another thing with this, they come in, these come in 3 sizes. The Maduros, they come in Corojo cigars. They come in a 6x60, 7x70, 8x80, and they're trying to do a 9x90. They started on April 1st as an April Fool's, but they're actually putting that cigar in production. So it's going to be limited production, so I can't wait for that to come out because I'm definitely going to try a 9x90. Wow, that's a cigar. That's an all-day thing. Now let's see. What do we have? Ooh. We've got a sweet, almost cocoa-y type of smell to it. That's almost a raisin too. I'm getting a sweetness, but it's not like a chocolatey sweetness. It's like a raisin. Well, let's do a cold draw on it. So I'm going to cut the cap, shoulder, put. So, cut the cap. Yeah, that is very sweet. That is definitely a sweet, like a raisin Oh, that is very sweet. But it's not a horrible sweetness. It's almost like a grape. I'm sorry, not a grape, a raisin. Yeah, that's definitely, yeah, that's definitely a raisin with a hint of leather, but definitely I taste raisin in that. Let's light this up and see what we get. Always toast the foot first. Toast, not roast. Now this being a 5x50, it's not going to take me long to smoke it. And it's amazingly sweet. Like I said, it's a really, almost like a raisin bread is where I'd put it. And for a medium to full, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting more of a pepper and maybe some cedar. But this is amazingly sweet. So I would definitely say it's like almost like a raisin bread. It's a little bit of yeast, but it's definitely raisin. And usually I like to finish off with a match. See what we get. Ooh, yes. Yeah. Still get a bit of a sweetness there, but not as prevalent as it was before. Mm. But it's still that raisin type of taste there. A little smoky. Tell you what, I just started this. Let me do about a third or so, and I'll come back. I'll let you know how the flavors have changed or anything. Shouldn't take me long. It's only a 5x50. Okay? Be right back. And hello, welcome back. Welcome back to the second half of this Asylum 13 Medulla 5x50 cigar review. And I've been getting the started out with the cold draw. It was like a raisin bread, a cinnamon raisin bread, but not cinnamon, more raisin than anything. But I had a bit of a yeast on it. Now, get more of a chocolate type of a semi sweetness. Now, basically, what it's been doing, burning okay. It started to canoe a little bit there, so I touched it up. But it's been a bit of a chocolate, ooh, very chocolate, almost like a no, like a cocoa actually, because chocolate's a little different. But it's definitely full body. It's got a full flavor to it. Definitely the chocolate. No, fudge. There you go. It's more of a fudge. So I thought with a little leather in the back and slight pepper way at the end. So I figured, well, what am I gonna drink with this? And I thought automatically the CR. If you don't know what the CR is, I'll show you. Crown Royal. Right here. That's what I'm going with. I feel it's a Crown Royal night, you know. They've got a good cigar. Notice I haven't even cracked the top on this yet. It's a good cigar. It's full bodied. I got some sweetness, but not overpowering sweetness. You know what I mean? It's not give me a toothache. It's full, but it's not as pronounced, if that makes any sense. But it's definitely some chocolate in there. So I figured I'd go with Crown Royal because, yeah, it's a good whiskey. Made in Canada, but oh my God. It's got that same type of sweetness to it, to me. Oh, I love that smell. They make cologne in this. I'd wear it. Well, maybe not because people think you're drinking. So, full body, kind of a fudge with a little pepper and the leather in the second, hitting the second seat. Oh, that Crown Royal, that'll solve the world's problems. I'm telling you. If everybody who had problems with each other, couldn't get along, grab a cigar, shot a Crown Royal, and all sit down, we'd have world peace. Let me tell you something about cigar smoking. Cigar smoking transcends everything racial, financial, and political. It makes everybody with a common goal, with a common thread, to sit down and just relax and not worry about what's the differences and who's right and who hates this and who hates this person and all that stuff. If everybody in the world sat down with a cigar and a shot of whiskey or brandy or whatever and just sit there and smoke and talk things over, no wars. I'm telling you. Don't believe me? Go to a B&M. Sit down. Immediately, you can talk to strangers. They don't care. Still dealing with differences, you find similarities because cigars are that powerful. Don't believe me? Try it yourself. And with that, I'm going to give this 2.5, maybe 2.9 stars. This Crown Royal, liquid love. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. And as usual, I want you to karate chop that subscription and kung fu the notification bell so you will be alerted the next time I do a video. This is Billy All Star saying, as usual, this drink is to you, your family, your health, your well being, and millions of blessings and financial opportunities in the future. And as always, if you cannot be cool, just try being nice. Okay? Salute. I'll catch you on the next video.